Part 1. Summary and Review. Summary. Of Mess and Moxie, Wrangling Delight Out of This Wild and Glorious Life is a collection of nonfiction essays and life advice by the best-selling Christian humorist Jen Hatmaker, sharing a selection of her personal ups and downs from childhood through the present day. Hatmaker reflects on what it means to lead a full and happy life as a modern woman. The titular Mess and Moxie are two universal experiences that all women share. The mess is the chaos, confusion, and pain that comes standard issue in life. Mess is unavoidable. Every woman deals with heartbreak and failure in her life on some level. What keeps them going is their moxie, that special spark that's unique to women. The balance that's important to achieve is to not get so bogged down in the mess that you lose touch with the moxie. Hatmaker has always had a big family. Growing up, she was one of 4 siblings, and now, as an adult, she herself has 5 kids. Much of what she's learned in this life she has gleaned from the messy busyness of sibling rivalry and now parenthood. One important lesson that Hatmaker has learned is to avoid feeling undue guilt in her role as a working mother. She lets go of details that are relatively unimportant. Good parenting is not built on the back of one successful field trip. It's an effort that unfolds over a lifetime. Another self-imposed struggle that Hatmaker rejects is taking life too seriously. It's difficult sometimes to find a healthy balance between being serious and being frivolous. Hatmaker thought about that balance a lot when she was doing non-profit work during a difficult mission trip to Africa. But she noticed even the poorest families she encountered found ways to incorporate beauty, art, and pleasure into their day-to-day existence. Having fun, eating delicious food, looking at something lovely. These are some of the experiences that make life worth living. It's not selfish to revel in frivolous pursuits, but, at the same time, that's not all there is to life. Hatmaker has learned the hard way that no matter how hard you try, you can't protect what's most dear to you, whether it's your health or your loved ones. This lesson was made particularly clear to her not so long ago when her family encountered several problems around the same time, including 2 serious but unspecified problems with her kids and a medical problem of her own. Hatmaker's sense of stability, control, and general well-being were rattled, and worse than that, she felt afraid. Before she could begin addressing the problems themselves, she had to give that fear to God. Hatmaker has learned a lot through the pursuit of writing. Creation, whether it's writing or some other art form, or something else, requires real work, a fact that is easy to forget. Carving out time to create will likely necessitate some sort of sacrifice. Dreams must be nurtured. They aren't born into the world fully formed. Practice, or even seeking outside instruction, i.e. through a class, will almost certainly be required. As a woman who's been married for more than 20 years, Hatmaker has some advice on navigating marriage, which isn't always easy. One thing that took her years to figure out was that she and her husband have different styles of arguing. He likes to process everything verbally, where she needs time to think by herself. One easy way to strengthen a marriage is to simply recognize when you have personality rifts such as these. That will help foster empathy and keep the peace.